Hi, welcome to Survival Skills. So I'm in a different world today. I've been playing in this world off on the side. I haven't really showed this off in the videos that I've done so far. I thought it would be time to kind of come over and take a look at this because we recently upgraded this to 114 and we've done some pretty fantastic stuff here. So I'm in one of my village houses. This is one of my first uh, houses that I set up here, and you can see that I still have some more work to do on the landscaping here. But I've been busy. I've been building so much stuff, so many different places that I just haven't gotten around to figuring out what to do with all of this. But I repurposed some of the houses over there and put some villagers in there for trading. Then I've got a breeder up there, and then I've got a trading hall built around that breeder. So I've got all that, and I need to go up and put down workstations and make sure all those villagers up there have workstations and can refresh their trades. Then I need to upgrade this breeder or move it, and I've got a whole bunch of villagers in there that need to be put someplace. So that's something. Um, that's my trident farm. You may have seen that in another video. I've got a video out on that trident farm right there. It's my original trident farm video. And iron farm. So this was an Avamance design that's going to be upgraded to Dock M77. I'm going to try to keep this form as much as I can because I think it's a pretty farm, but it's going to have a Dock M77 mechanic. So uh, I'll see what I can do to make it look nice. I want to hide the ugly details of the Dock M77 iron farm. It's not designed to look good. It's designed to be crazy productive and compact. So I'll hang it over the top of these trays, and then I'll maybe put up some kind of a facade to make it look nice. Um, then I've got auto farms here, so that needs to be upgraded to Logical Geek Boy. Um, this is a Furlioth design, which was a fantastic farming complex until 114. Changed the villager behaviors. I could just plop some workstations down inside there, and I'll probably get something out of these farms. But ultimately, I want to go with Logical Geek Boy because that's going to give me the really good production that I'm used to out of those farms. Then over here, I've just got a tree farm. I just plant whatever I need and harvest it, depending upon what project I'm working on. Then down there, where the flowers are, that's the front of my storage facility. So if you hadn't guessed already, this is kind of a quick world tour, and then you can see there's a list of projects that need to be done here. So I'll probably just do some videos as I go through and do these things. Some of you might be in the same boat coming from 113. I need to do some updates to 114. So some of it's super easy and some of it's not so easy. So I figure it's probably worth making a few videos um, to kind of show how it's going and how to do it. So this is just the front of the storage facility. The storage facility is buried in the mountain. More trading, more farmers here. So carved into the mountain here and created this storage facility. So everything is fed via a minecart system from outside into here and deposited and runs down this hopper chain and gets sorted out into um, into different storage bays. So I've got plenty of room for storage here. And then I just added some shulker box unloaders here. So when I'm at my other farms, like my gunpowder farm, I just fill shulker boxes full of gunpowder, bones, arrows, whatever it is that I need to store. And then I just plop those down on top of these hoppers and they get fed into here and sorted out and stored in the bays. So that's that. And then down here, I've got extra storage just for things that don't fit neatly into a sorting system. So, these I've got lots of different kinds of stairs and slabs and stuff. I'm not going to have a bay for every different variation of those. So I just have chests, and these can be stacked, and I can have lots of room on the floor for additional storage and lots of categories, in these chests. So between the sorted storage system for all the bulk stuff, and then this bunch of chests on the floor here, this whole floor area, I can store pretty much everything I've got. And then back in here, this was my old storage area before we did the item sorted storage. This is new. This is from a raid that we put down just recently. Got a couple totems of undying. And then all my loot from the end, and then my ores, and I can't remember what this is. Oh yeah, tridents. This is how many tridents I've gotten out of the trident farm. And then this is blocks of iron, blocks of gold. So this stuff comes from the gold farm. I have another gold farm here, and then this is what I got out of the iron farm before they did the 1.14 update. So I'm sure that this will fill right up when I put the Doc M77 iron farm retrofit in. And then this is where I used to have things that have since then have moved into the big storage area in there. So that's going to be my treasure room right there. And I might figure a way to hide this switch right here, so that this will just look like a wall, and there won't be any clue that there's anything back there. So that's the storage. And then I finally got around to building. We started out in the house that I've been living in the whole time since I've worked here, and I've been wanting a nicer house. So I finally got around to trying my hand at doing some building, and I think that might make some decent videos. I'd like to see some videos on how to build stuff, but not just stuff where somebody's whipping around in World Edit, or I don't know. Just some of the stuff I've seen is not. It's not as. I'd like to see more of a block by block, right? And I'd like to see it done on something significant, not just little tool sheds and things like that, but something like this. Now, I still don't know what I'm doing on this house, but I'm learning a lot of things here that I think I can share in future videos from doing this build. I modeled this, not modeled it after Grian. This is my build. It's not Grian's build, but some of the ideas, I used some of his key ideas in this build. I think it's coming together very nicely. So I might want to do some build videos. I've done a lot of farming videos. I want to get better at building, and show some things about building. So you can look forward to that. Hope you'll look forward to that. And then this is all going to be landscaping up here, so you can do some videos on that too, on terraforming and landscaping, and how to make the most of spots like this where you got these fantastic views. So let's see, where are we at right now? We're at about 8 minutes. Let me pop over to one other place here. This is just kind of a show off. We're finishing this project, and this was a huge project. I'm very proud of this, and we're almost done with it. It's called the Gauntlet. We got this idea from one night when we were trying to clear a spot for a desert build, and we noticed the amount of mobs that spawn out in the desert because it's all flat, and it turned night and we didn't have it torched, and it was just a crazy amount of mobs spawning. And the person that owns this spot here was going to put something else here, but then we got to talking, and I know how to build mob farms, and I've been wanting to do a big build like where we did a a huge perimeter and I put a mob farm in the middle of it. So he invited me to build a mob farm in the middle of this. So this is a 255 by 255 um, dig all the way down to bedrock. So all the way around the outside here is all the way down to bedrock. And then in the middle, we dug out a lot of that and then put blocks back. And then anything that was down there underneath this has been thoroughly caved out. So there's no mob spawning going on anywhere in this 255 block perimeter. So we have two good things about that. One is we can make this platform right here for fighting mobs. So we can just come out here and have fun. All of these orange things on the ground here are redstone lamps that can be turned on and off. So, and when you turn them off, you've got about a 200 by 200 block area that mobs can spawn on. That is going to be completely pitch black once we get this this dome finished. So this is well over halfway done. I just have to wrap the bottom part around, and it'll be pitch black in there with these lights out. So the mob spawning should be absolutely nuts, insane in here. So what you do is you come in from the outside. Let me show you. So we got bridges coming to it, so you can come from wherever you come from. And we also lit up the desert all the way around it, just to be on the safe side. It's all lit up. So you come across the bridge here. Let's just walk in. And right now I'm working on doing this stuff around the outside. This decorations around the outside. It's got a nice little walking path around the outside of it. And then this is the way in. So it's like a gladiator kind of an entrance into the place. And then this in here is a safe area. So this is where we can, here's our map, by the way, of the place. But you can be safe in here. And then when you're ready to go out and fight, you just flip down one of these trapdoors and jump out here into the melee. And then when you think you've had enough, flip it back up and come back to safety. We can have food and we can have chests and storage and stuff for drops here. All those lights are controlled from this control panel right here. So we can set levels of difficulty by turning off different rings of lights. So they're arranged in rings. And here are the levels of difficulty. So if we just turn off one at a time, then, fairly easy. But if we start turning off more than one at a time, it gets harder and harder and harder. And I can't wait to play Death Wish. So then in the middle of this, what we did, since we had this nice big perimeter, 255 by 255, we know that mobs will instantly despawn outside of a 128 block perimeter, right? So in the middle of this 255 by 255, we put a gunpowder farm. So I don't know if I have any night vision. Yeah. So this is the first thing we built. We did the center dig first. We dug all of this out all the way down to bedrock and put in this mob farm. So this is the gunpowder farm that you may have seen in some of my other videos. I actually show how to build this. We did that one out over an ocean. This one we did down at bedrock, down in the lower two sub-chunks, and caved out, not caved out, but completely voided, dug out all the way around this thing for 128 blocks in every direction, and then underneath completely filled in or completely lit up, and then over the top, no spawnable blocks. That dome that I was showing you is made out of wool. Nothing's going to spawn up there. So there's nothing within a 128 block, no spawnable spaces within a 128 block perimeter of this farm. And when I'm on here by myself, the output at farm is crazy good. So what we do is we funnel this stuff over, we bubble it up. So we bubble it up and we drop it down into the top of this chest chain here, and it trickles down and it fills from the bottom up. And I can't even jump up that high, but I think we checked the other day and we've got 11 double chests full of gunpowder so far. And that's not including all the gunpowder we pulled out of here to help us with this massive dig. We went through double chest upon double chest upon double chests of gunpowder to make TNT to dig this place out. So just thought you might like to see this place. I'm pretty proud of it, and oh, this is our storage room for it. So we dug up a lot of good stuff in the process of digging. Unfortunately, we weren't in 114, because if we had been, when we dynamited, we could have like picked up all these diamonds and redstone and everything, but we destroyed a lot of ores when we were using TNT to dig this place out. But we got a lot of stuff too. So that's that place. So that's just a couple of things. Got a traveling trader up here. This is hilarious. What's he offering? Okay. So that's just a couple of places on this server. There are some other really magnificent builds here. I am going to be spending some time in the village, and then I've got several other settlements that I want to do some work on. So expect to see some more videos about this place. I'm just going to do a quick warp to the central city here. It's called Atlantis, and we'll close from there. So this is Atlantis, and this is spawn right here, I think, and our dragon egg monument is here. They fought the dragon twice on this server, and then around this we've got a server-based economy. That's the bank right there, so you can go sell stuff to the bank, mob drops and crops and whatever, and get server dollars to buy things. And then all of these around the outside are all player-owned shops. So these are all built by players on the server selling various things. And then this spot in the middle of here is for people who are new to the server. This is where we all put surplus. So this is all free stuff to anybody who comes on the server to help them quickly get up to speed. And we've got enchanting books over there as well that are free for anybody to use. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, please click the like button. If you want to make sure you please leave your questions and comments below. And if you want to be sure not to miss out on future videos, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoy this world, because I plan to spend some more time in it. We expanded world limit too, so we can do some exploring. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.